Welcome back to Bama Mart. This is part 7, but I've labeled it description as ordering and stocking. Workers are inside. We've already went through one. We're on day 337 at getting about 3,000 till we hit level 109. Got $8,688,261 in profit. Customer traction is 144. I'm really not worried about customer traction because I'm just slowly building up to get all the licenses, and then I'll focus on that. I've got a little bit that's on sale, 20%, so it does pretty good. As you can see from the past video, sold a bunch of stuff. They're stocking now. I'm gonna go in the back room and let you see how I order. Like I mentioned in this past video, how I do it. I found it's real easy. It's time consuming, but it's a whole lot easier staggering the trucks. Sell quite a bit. There's a lot of stuff. Sometimes you do catch yourself while the workers out there stocking the floor. Sometimes you order it and they've got a box out, and you'll order a box. So there's sometimes that I'll let them completely finish stocking, but that does take time. So if I've over ordered, that's fine. I got plenty of profit. I don't mind chunking a box away here or there. A lot of stuff. They've been stocking real good here for the past 5 minutes. They've got everything pretty much full. I'm just walking around and taking a look and see what's going on here. Just checking out everything. I don't order a lot of these phones. They do sell. As you see from the last video, I've sold quite a bit. But I'll show you it. Ordering is time consuming, but I'll show you how fast they can unload a truck if you don't use the forklifts with the pallets. I don't know how it is for PC, but they usually get it off the truck. You see how many dog houses I've sold. This is what was left over, and they stocked it, so I'll have to go through and order it. So I've sold a little bit. I forgot. I think I had 130,000 in profit. Just what I sold on day 336. So I've got to order to make it kind of look a little bit better. Just kind of making a walkthrough and seeing what we do. What I usually do is I order the dog houses first, because usually I need about anywhere from 30 to 40 of them, and you can't get that many on one truck. I will agree with one of the users I read on Discord said, I wish they would make tractor trailer loads to where you can get a full load on there. But we'll just have to deal with what we got now. And like I said, when I stagger the trucks, it's, pretty much runs pretty good. But you'll see when I start ordering here in a minute how long it takes me and how I stagger it out. I get all the dog houses first. And what I usually order, see, I need 20 to fill this up here, and then I've got 19, I believe, in the racks, so I'll order 39. Usually it runs anywhere from 35 to 41 that I run. And to let you know, let me show you. I run it up a couple of dollars just so I can hit $100 every doghouse. And they're buying them like crazy, so I could run it a little higher, but $100 is round number, and it just sounds good. So up here I need 20, so I'll order 20. And I'll order another 19. All right, then I'll hit, let me go over here, and I usually put it up here to where it's easier to get over to the order. All right, now I've got it on B3 and 4, and actually we want it on 1 and 2. So I'll confirm it. So I've got 39 dog houses coming, because I went downstairs and I noticed the racks are empty. I usually go through, and if I see anything that's concerning low, really, I mean, that these will last a day. These sell real good. So what I'll do is, like I said, I ordered all the dog houses, sent that truck. Then I'll just go through and I'll order, because I know I don't have any of these in the rack. I'll order maybe a couple of boxes of these. Let's order 3. I might went over there. I'll order a couple of these, because they'll sell. And then I'll just walk the floor, and if I see anything that I might be worried about as it being low, these are pretty much good for another day. Need a couple of these. I'll get a couple of these. I'll get one of these. So I've already sent the dog houses. They'll be working on those while I'm up here ordering. Really not concerned about that. I'll get one of these here. And I've got racks dedicated to each one of these, so I'm not too worried about it. And if I do over order, I usually just throw it in the back room on the floor and let it set, and they'll usually pick it up and go with it. I'll order 10 boxes of these, because they sell, and the rack's probably empty by now if they've not already gotten to where they can stock it. Like I said, I don't order any of the phones. I've got plenty of those. That'll last 6 or 7 more days. I've got plenty of shirts at back stock, so I'm pretty good. I'll go through and just order something that's low. Once again, I've got dedicated racks for each product, so I'm good. And this might seem a lot, but when they start moving, those carts, they pretty much get it gone. So I'm just kind of showing you the order process that I go through. Order another one of these. Got plenty of tissue. I'll order a couple of these. Couple of these. That's pretty good. And then after I've got the rest of it ordered, let me order one of these. See, they're already coming up with the dog houses. So what I'll do is I'll go in and send that to B1 and 2. If they're still unloading dog houses, they'll get all the dog houses first, and by the time they're empty those, that truck will show up. I'm sorry, I was just checking on something here. So that's got all the second floor pretty much ordered. See, they're already working on the dogs. There's so many they've already put up in there. So they'll load all this first, and then those 19, they'll go and fit in the rack. Where I usually run long on and over orders on the plants, because it takes them a while to get it going. I usually kind of just look at my bakery wall. I see some things back there, but I'll go back here, and what I'll do is I'll order a box of each, just in case. Get these ordered. When you got a lot of profits, you can pretty much, I've got plenty of the bread. I'll go and order some extras just in case. I won't have to order it next time, all that sliced bread. But I'll go ahead and order through all anything that's empty. I'll just order one. Just to let you know, I worked for Walmart for 20 years, retired about 3 years ago. So I was over inventory pretty much my entire Walmart career. So I pretty much know a lot about back stock and ordering. So I usually I don't do it the same way because that's Walmart money, is not mine. If you know what I mean. A lot of stuff they'll out here, see, they've pretty much got it stocked. There's a couple of things they can stock. So I've got the bakery done. So what I'll do is on it, I'll go over and I'll send it to A3, which is outside. So it's right here. The truck will stop here. They'll bring it in. If it needs to be put on the wall, they'll put it on the wall and they'll put the back stock up. So we've already got the second floor in that. I usually come over here and look, check the seasonal aisle, see if there's anything I might need. I'll get a couple of boxes of these. Like I said, once again, I've got racks dedicated for it, so if I over order, it'll be okay. I'll get a box of each of these. And this is how I order. So you see how I'm doing it. I ordered the dog houses first. Those trucks are probably just about done. I'm going through, and grocery department looks real good. Then I'll come over here and then I'll check the beer, wine and spirits. It's pretty good. Looks good. All right, pretty much check out produce. A lot of times I run over on this too because they're out here. They'll usually be stocking, so I've got that. So I'll go over here and I'll order whatever's out on produce. I'll order a box. Workers are getting it. Get you a raise here one of these days. I got plenty of the melons. I'll go and order a couple of these because I'm running low. So now that I've got that done, I'll send it to, I'll set it to be 1 and 2. Confirm order. So I'll just order in stages. I've got plenty of the lights right now. If it gets down to 1 or 2 boxes, then I'll order the outdoor lighting, but it's pretty much good. I usually go through and I'll at least try and keep 2 boxes of shirts each on that. Like I said, a lot of times there's some back stock. That's okay. Well, once again, I know I keep repeating myself, but I order in stages. It does take a little time, but it staggers the trucks. I don't need any home goods because remember I ordered it up on the floor. So I usually get the shirts and then I look through here and make sure that's all beer and wine and spirits. I don't need any of that. I usually go through and make sure I've got plenty of these, the pumpkins and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna order. This will come on the truck as well. And I'll go and order some of the cactus and the pottery that's out front. I'll order a box each of it. And this is more seasonal. I'm pretty much good on it. So now that I've got it ordered, I'll go and send it to be 1 and 2. And these trucks will stagger a whole lot easier that way. See, those workers are constantly stocking. I'll get it. I'll get y'all some pizza for lunch. See, here's all the dog houses. See that truck? It's empty and it'll be gone. I do agree with one of the users. These trucks, as soon as they're unloaded, they need to be gone. But we've probably got trucks that are lined up ready to come in. And so usually I'll just wait on them If I don't want to wait on them, what I'll do is I'll go over here, and once again, I wind up ordering way too many plants because they haven't got to them yet. There goes the truck. And there's another truck backing up. I'm going to wait a few minutes and I'll show you how fast they get to them. You see all the carts I've got out here. So there's the truck. We got a truck to unload. Come on. Here they come. Some hard-working, dedicated employees, I tell you. I'll show you how fast they get on this truck and get it gone. See, if you order it in stages, there's not that many boxes. They get them, they're gone. You couldn't have got that other box. Got all these carts there. Get on it, daily worker. Show them how it's done. Need a haircut. So that truck's gone. All right, I'm probably going to order a overstock, but that's fine too. I'm going to go ahead and order the plants because there's probably another truck waiting because don't know if I've got some more dog houses coming in, but we'll going to get that ordered. I usually try and keep these full. And then I'll usually send these to 5 and 6. I just kind of look up to make sure I'm not over ordering here. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I usually like to keep these full. And then once I get all those done, I don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. I don't need any of that. I'm going to get that. I can't remember if I ordered. I'll come back to that. I can't remember if I ordered camping stoves. But once I got all the plants and most of this stuff back here ordered, I can go ahead and let me look at the kettlebells and stuff and see if I need any of those, and I'll go and send that on the truck as well. I'm pretty much good. Yeah, a lot of kettlebells. I'll go and order one of them because it's single digit. Order one of them. All right, once I've got it ordered, I'll send it to 5 and 6. I know it's a lot of work doing it this way, but it staggers the trucks and they get it unloaded a whole lot quicker. All right, once that's done, then I'll start on let me start on grocery. This is usually the way I do it. I've got a system down. If I need it, that's all the chocolate boxes. I don't need hardly none of this. As you see, I don't keep a lot of back stock. I'm good on the sodas. I'm going to order 5 of those. That'll usually keep it in stock. Order 5 of those. I'll order 5 of those. I got 2 slots dedicated to that. I'll order some more of them because it's getting low. 5 of them. I'm usually trying to keep 5 on hand. I'll get 5 more of those. 5 more of those. 5 more of those. And once I get the grocery done, I'll go on. There's only 40 boxes on that truck. I'll send it to 1 and 2. And confirm. I'm telling you, it's a whole lot easier staggering these trucks. See, they're already on 5 back there doing all the plants. By the time they do that, that truck will show up. I don't think I need any more down through here. Yeah, I'm pretty much good on this. I don't need any of that because I checked it upstairs. I'm going to go up and check those camping stoves here shortly because I can't remember if I ordered it. All right, here's the furniture. So see, this truck should be coming up here on 1, right there, bingo, right on time. So when that starts flashing, and I'll go through and I'll usually have 8. Try and keep 8 on hand at all times. Let's see. All right. And once I get that all done, I'll send that truck. There's 66 boxes on there. We're going to put it on B1 and 2. All right. Y'all get to work. And so it'll hit that door. See, everybody got that truck unloaded. So I'll go through and I'll start ordering this aisle of furniture. I just like keeping 8 on hand. Let me get these over here. How many have I got? This is a whole rack dedicated to the wooden patio umbrellas. Only got 6, 11. I'll order and get it to 15, so I need 4 more. All right, so once I get that done, see, they're already starting on that second truck. I will, 75 boxes on this order, I'll send it to 1 and 2 because it'll hit door number 1 now. See how fast they get this truck unloaded? If you do it in stages, it's so much easier. They load them boxes up and they're gone. You can see where I use the forklift. The forklift's nice, but it's just, it's aggravating when they pull them pallets off and the labels are gone. They're just working away, ain't they? Here comes the other truck. See how it staggers out? There's 1 more box on there. Somebody will get it. Probably a daily worker. My permits don't. Are you just going to leave that box on there? There. See, I told you to be a daily worker. Thank you. You might get a raise. All right, and here's the rest of the stuff. They're going to start tearing it up. All right, here they come. Cart train, here we go. See, they're knocking it out. Good work, y'all. See how you stagger that truck? They'll have it empty in no time. And it really works out when it's frozen. I'll show you when we get over there. I would have had this done, but I'm talking and trying to explain what I'm doing here. I would have had this truck sent. It would have staggered it right on time. But I don't need any of those. All right, we already got all the kettlebells and stuff that we needed. So now, see that truck's leaving. I would have had it staggered out perfect. So now we can just go and send it to the same door. All right. That truck's on its way. But you see how I staggered the groceries and everything? I'm going to go up and check those camping stoves while I'm waiting. And then we'll go over to frozen and I'll show you how I order over there and stagger it out to where your food don't spoil, you don't lose money. See, all those are done. They're back full. I hear the truck now backing up. Order a couple more dog houses. I think the rack was about empty because they'll go through them on day 338. They'll be gone. How many did I need? Just one? Yeah, let's order one. Just so we can have it safe. And we'll send it on a truck. I'm going to go back over here. I was going to go up and check the camping stoves. My bad. We'll hang on to it. See what the camping stoves look like. I'm very well pleased with the layout. See, all the camping stoves were done, so I'm gonna order those with this doghouse and get it sent. I couldn't remember if I ordered them earlier when I was upstairs, and I'll go and have back stock because they sell real well. I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. The previous time before the update, I tell you what, that lagging was getting on everybody's nerves. But we got to have patience. So we just need 5 of them, and then we'll send that truck back here. All right, somebody will get on that. See, I've ordered too much here. What is it? Oh, shirts. I'm just going to chunk it. Just get it out of the way. Throwing money away. All right, now here's the frozen. This is how I do it. I usually come through and there's 16 to a thing, but I usually just come over here and stack these over here. Give them time to get done with that one truck. Uh-oh. Come on. All right. All right. Once I've got the chicken ordered, I'll go ahead and send that truck to 3 and 4. It staggers it out. I've got another box down here. I'm gonna have more shirts. I must have over-ordered. My bad. All right, you gone. All right, and then I'll go through and order all my ice cream and stuff like that. So we'll get that out of the way. I usually try and get 5 boxes. If not 5, I'll usually order 8 if I really need it. Maybe 2 or 3 here or there. This time I'm gonna order 8. What's up, Bean Legend 617? What's up, man? But I'm showing you everybody how I order and I stagger the order, especially for your frozen and stuff, because I know people are aggravated when they lose their items due to spoilage. Usually I don't order a lot of this unless there's really nothing there. But like I said, I usually order all this stuff on one truck. I usually just keep maybe the cakes and stuff because they pretty much can unload a truck pretty quick. If I've got one box, I'll order 5. I usually wait for the cakes for last, and I'll show you how fast they get them off the truck. Get these carts out of the way. So I've pretty much got plenty of that. These crepes, ham and cheese crepes, I don't know about y'all, but man, I'm gonna order 10 of them. They go through them like crazy. This is crepe eating city. Being Legend 617, how you goes the game? I love it, man. If that's what you mean. I enjoy the game. Like I said earlier, see, I got more backstock back here. Over ordering crazy. Just make sure I got everything here. Usually if it's something light, if I got 1 or 2, 3 items in a box and it's, I'll just usually chunk it. So once I've got all that ordered, I've got the rest of it. I did the chicken and then I did all the rest of the frozen. So I'll send it because I stagger my trucks when I order. And we're going to put it on 3 and 4 and it'll get sent. Then I'll go over here and then I'll do my cakes, my hot selling cakes. They sell like crazy, man. Yeah, I think there's another update on the way. I think there's just minor fixes, some glitches that's, causing some people some problems. So I think they've put that out here shortly. I read it this morning on Discord. They're doing another update for just minor glitches probably. So I usually try and keep a lot of these. The cream crown cake, because it's double stacked on the freezer. I'll go out there and show you here shortly. It pretty much sells a ton of them. But I usually try and order 15 of these. 15, 20. Just keep them in stock. I'll order 15, but I'll order about 40 of these. I'll order plenty of those. That's plenty of those. So I've just ordered these 2 because I've got plenty for this run. So see, they're already unloading. All the frozen that I ordered is on this truck. All right, I'm fixing to send this one with all the cakes on it. All right. So that's all my ordering. It took me a little bit. It's time consuming, but I was trying to walk you through it. I can usually do it if I'm not doing a video. Bean, if you've been watching my video, I'll do a quick walk through if you ain't watching my other videos, and I'll show you how I got my store laid out. I just like a lot of floor space. A lot of people put stuff on displays. I really don't like that. All right, got a box here. Somebody get on it. Come on. That's a worker right there. She's loading that cart up and going. There you go, girl. Show them guys how to work. We got a floating box here. All right. See, that truck's gone. I got my cakes backing up now. So I have no spoilage. Even if they go on the floor and stock, if you stagger, yeah, she needs a raise, man. She out working these dudes, man. Oh, hey, watch him now. There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. You get a free pizza party for you, bro. All the millions of dollars I've got, I'm gonna buy y'all pizza. I worked for Walmart for 20 years, so I know all about the pizza parties. See how fast they unload it? Even if they had to go out and stock that once they keep the cakes pretty much stocked, I have not had an issue with spoilage if I stagger the trucks. So just a reminder, just order a little bit, send a truck. When you send that truck, start ordering a little bit more, especially in frozen, send that truck and alternate your trucks, and you'll find it is a whole lot easier. And have plenty of the carts. I know they're aggravating. They keep them stacked everywhere. They're all over the place. But it works out if you stagger them trucks. Oh, it's all the dumbbells. That's from a previous order. I'll just throw them over there. I'll just keep them just in case. Especially if it's TVs or something like that. If it's just a couple of shirts, I chunk them. So see, that's all my ordering. Like I said, I would have had it done a whole lot faster if I wouldn't have walked you through it and talked it to death. But that's the way I order. On both sides, I just stagger the truck. I'll do the dog houses, send that truck. Do grocery if I need anything, send that truck. So by the time the workers unload the dog houses, the next truck's backing up. So when they finish that truck, bam, they're on the next truck. That I'll move to furniture, get it ordered on one aisle, because I've got like 3 aisles of furniture. I'll order one aisle, send that truck, go to the next aisle, send that truck, go to the next aisle, send that truck, and it staggers the trucks. Then I go like the dumbbells and the TVs, if I need any of it, camping stuff, all the plants, I'll send it over here to 5 and 6, stagger those trucks. And then once all of that's done, then I'll go over here to grocery, I'll do the chicken, send that truck, then do all the ice cream, pizzas, all of this stuff I usually just order all together, send that truck. By the time they've got the chicken unloaded, that other truck's coming, then I'll do the cakes, send it. So it staggers, there's no spoilage. I haven't run into it. If there is spoilage, it's because I over-ordered. There's not a place to put it. But like I said, I usually start ordering all this stuff, which is the seasonal shirts, picture frames, that type of thing, wine and spirits, shirts, bakery, or the produce, I'm sorry. That's all the lamps, this outdoor lighting. Bean, I'm going to go back out here and I'll show you the layout of my store. Here's the bakery over here in this corner. And I've got back stock laid out back there for it. And I'll order bakery. I'll send it to A3, which is right outside. The truck will back up and it's closer walk. Got this kitchen stuff. I'd rather have it upstairs, but for some reason everybody's having issues, unless they fixed it and I don't know. I know they was having a problem with this wall-mounted cabinet. It wasn't selling upstairs, so I just stuck it down here. It's not a real big thing to me, but I would like to have it upstairs. But there's all my staggered registers. I'll go through them just for Bean, just in case you didn't see it earlier. That's all my seasonal aisle. Then I've got grocery run back here. Then I've got frozen that runs into my pizza wall. That's burgers. Then it runs pizzas from here to here. Then it goes ice cream over to the chicken. And here I've got my cakes. See how they've got the double stacked crown cakes? So that's the reason I sell a lot of them. These cakes will be gone in no time. Then all the donuts and cupcakes. Then I've got the dairy with the meat, all the cheeses and stuff, and yogurts, and that goes into frozen food on this back wall. I put a sitting area here. On this side I've got all the produce. Thanks, Bean. It's a lot of work, man. When I first started this game, I was losing patience with it. But now I've got my floor laid out. Wine and spirits, beer, and now I've got restrooms with a little seating area. Women and men's bathroom. Once again, that's bakery. Decorated a little bit. Once I get all my license and it's completed, if they don't add any more, I'll do some major decorating. I wish it'd come out with some different plants and stuff. Upstairs I've got from here around, I sell a lot of the dog houses. Over to pets stops here. Then I've got all the appliances here, and then some more furniture here. The furniture runs here. Like I said, I've got it here, but I've appliances here, or kitchen appliances, and then more furniture here. Then I've got a whole wall dedicated to lamps. And then I go into home goods with all the vases and mugs and ornaments and stuff like that. Then I go to computer and accessories over here. Then I go into televisions, game consoles. Then the sporting goods wraps around. Then I've got a cell phone display here. I've got registers up here as well. I could add a few more, which I might do. I've got all the clothing up here, toiletries and cleaning, shampoos and stuff, and then I've got toilet paper, the frames and paintings, and then the books, and then the speakers, rally car, and then a game. So that's how I've got the second floor laid out. I'm gonna add a few more registers. I might do that here after a while. All right, to end it off, I'll take you outside. We'll go all the way to the end down here, and just for Bean. That way you can see a store layout, may give him some ideas, or maybe if you're watching, to give you some ideas. But I said in the last video, I wish they would designate an area, a fenced-in area with a canopy over it, large enough to put all the plants and stuff, the hot tub and all of that. I think it would look real neat to have like a garden and outdoor center over in this area, make it big enough to hold all of this stuff to where you're not cluttered up in the front. To me, it looks nice, but it's cluttered. All this outdoor furniture, put it out in the outdoor garden center, and there's all the shrubbery. What's up, Wits? So this is the way I've got my store laid out, and I hope you enjoyed. I wish this truck was out of the way. I wish it was over here. The back 40 would run off that overpass over, or that plane that flies by. I wish it would just crash into it and get rid of it. But I really do. It takes away from the outdoor of the building, the facade of the building. It just takes away from it. Appreciate it, Ben. It's been some hard work. I probably got close to 400 hours on it. More work to do. Like I said, I'm on level 108, trying to get to 112 to get my next license. And then I wish they would not space those last 4 or 5 licenses out so much. It's a lot more work to get done to get to them. Maybe 2 levels in between each instead of 5 to 8 would really help. And I do have all my workers out here. They're just glad it don't rain around Bama Mart or snow. But all of them I've got topped out on speed as far as stocking, movement, and I'll go ahead and, since I've got so much profit, I'll order daily hires. That's the reason I can get the store stocked even when I order, and stagger the orders to different doors. Just really helps. I worked on that because I was like everybody else. I was ordering a lot of frozen, and by the time it got off the truck and hit the floor, they were stocking it was spoiling. So the trick of the trade is stagger your trucks. Order a few items, send a truck. And by the time that truck's on its way, you order the next batch. That truck will hit the second door. Nothing spoils. The only time I've ever had anything spoil is when I over order, which few and far between when it comes to frozen. But I love my layout. It seems like centuries ago when I had a manual register and some shelves over in this corner with sugar and shirts. That many moons ago. Now this is what hard work does for you. Of course, I can't say I did it all my own. My hard workers that are outside, I'm gonna have to throw a pizza party. Might even let them buy stock in the Bama Mart. All right, well, I'm going to get off of here. I've got places to be today, and I'll probably come in here and do maybe another video later on this afternoon or evening. But this is Bama Mart. I hope it gives you some ideas. Don't feel bad if you have to copy anything, but I just like a lot of floor space. All right, man. Appreciate y'all watching. Y'all subscribe to the channel.